Hi guys, so I've just finished a circuit that combines strength training and cardiovascular training. Sometimes I can find this leaves my rib cage feeling tight and my diaphragm being a little too tight from straining from the weights. So if you do find that you're still out of breath and you need to cool down before you stretch, you can do some breathing exercises. You can also do these before you work out as well to help loosen off your diaphragm. So it's two really simple techniques that take about 2 to 3 minutes each. That you can do that just helps your diaphragm relax and your lungs fully expand so you can get all the oxygen in. It helps aid recovery, also aids cardiovascular performance when you're doing things like running, cycling, swimming, anything that involves cardio endurance. So the first technique I'm going to show you is on the floor. This technique, all you need to do is lay down. If you want to put something behind your head like a cushion or what I've used, your rolled up yoga mat, you can just place this behind your head. You want to be sat down, make sure your legs are at a 45-degree angle to the floor, feet flat on the ground. And what you need to do with this one is place one hand on your stomach, the other on your rib cage. And then what you do is you breathe in nice and deeply, so breathe in. And you're looking to expand your stomach out and pushing your rib cage out and lifting your hand higher than the one that's on your chest, okay? So we'll just show you from this angle, so it's a little bit clearer. So you breathe in, and you're looking to expand your stomach higher than your rib cage, so you're pushing it out. For some people, this can be quite far up. It depends how much stomach fat you've got, to be honest with you. And other people, it's only going to be a smaller movement, but you're aiming to push that stomach up as high as you can. And then when you breathe out, you breathe right out. And the best thing to do at this point, you can practice your bracing technique by tensing your stomach, pushing the flat of your back into the ground, and just takes your stomach so it levels off nice and flat. Hold that for a couple of seconds, then breathe in again, and then blow out. When you breathe in, it's best to breathe in through the nose, so breathe in nice and deeply, expanding that diaphragm and rib cage, and then blow out. If it's more comfortable, you can move the yoga mat back out. And just let your head and neck move in its natural motion, okay? Don't force it into any particular position once it's on the ground. So you breathe in. And when it's at this top position, try and hold it for about 4 or 5 seconds and then blow out. Remember, into tense. Just again, hold it for 4 or 5 seconds at the bottom and then breathe in. And then blow out. When you're doing about 10 of these, or between 10 to 30, depending on how much you need to get your stomach to relax, just settle down, put your hands at the side, and just come into a normal breathing pattern, okay? So nice, normal, slow breathing, don't hold it in, don't push your stomach out too far, just let the air flow naturally. If you do that for about 10 more breaths, also with this, if you focus on your breath, so you focus on the air coming in and the air going out, and that's all you focus on, this is also a form of meditation. So if you are the sort of person that struggles with meditation, you can use these breathing techniques to also calm your brain as well as calm your body down. So what you're looking to do is reoxygenate the body, expand the rib cage and the diaphragm, and just help the whole body relax. Okay, it'll aid recovery, it'll also aid cardiovascular performance. So that's your general floor breathing technique. Once you've done your floor breathing techniques, you can go to a seated breathing technique. So I've took these from yogic breathing, or modified them from a yogic breathing technique, just simplified it slightly for everyday life. What you need to do is make sure you're seated. You can sit on the floor, kneeling down or cross-legged, it's up to you, whatever's most comfortable. I prefer to do it on a bench because I haven't got much flexibility in my hips, so sitting cross-legged becomes uncomfortable. What you need to do is sit with your back nice and straight, just stretch through, elongate. You can drop your chin a little bit if you need to, and then you're going to take 5 deep breaths. So you breathe in. With the first breath, you're looking to do what you've just done on the floor, expand your stomach out, fill the lower part of your rib cage, push your stomach out as far as possible, expand that diaphragm. So blow out, and breathe in. then blow out. So on the 5th breath, just relax, take a couple of normal breaths, just let your air flow normally again. Remember, on these breaths, you want to hold in it for 2 or 3 seconds when you're breathing in and when you're blowing out. So you're holding the breath out and you're holding it in, okay? Just pausing on those moments. We're now going to go through a central breath cavity. So we're trying to fill up the middle of your lungs. With this one, they call it wing breath, because what you do is you place your hands on the side of your rib cage. And when you take a deep breath in, you're trying to fill the center cavity of your ribs, and you're trying to push your rib cage out to the side, okay? If you do it properly, you should feel your hands and push away. And if you do it in front of the mirror, you'll actually see your hands move to the side, and this will fill the center of your rib cage in. So it takes a little bit of practice, but when you breathe in, place your hands across the center of your rib cage. Nice deep breath in, and then blow out. So again, repeat that 5 times. Breathe in. Remember to feel those ribs expand. Okay, so the third technique for when you sat down is filling up the top of your rib cage. Take your hands, place them around the back of your head or to the top of your back of your tricep, top of your traps. And what you're going to do is just breathe in nice and deeply, and you're filling the top part of your lungs. So you should feel the top of your ribs, top of your rib cage, and your shoulders and your back expand, and then blow out. So again, repeat that 5 times. So remember, you're trying to fill the top area of your ribs with this one. So breathe in, pulling the air right to the top of your lungs. Once you've done your 5 breaths, just take a few breaths nice and naturally, nice and calm. If you feel lightheaded at this point, any at all, or you start to feel dizzy, just slow down, take a few shallow breaths, reduce the amount of deep breaths that you're taking or the volume of air that you're taking in on them, okay? So the third and final one is a full yogic breath. So with this one, you're looking to fill up your lower stomach, your lower rib lungs, pushing out your stomach, then drawing the air into the center and then up through the top. So your body will take a snake-like motion as it goes through. So place your hands on the palms on your legs. If you want to, you can turn them up. In yoga, they put the finger and the forefinger and the thumb together, but that's up to you if you want to do that. So all you need to do is just breathe in, expand that stomach, bring it into the middle, and then up into your chest, and then back down. So your whole rib cage will move with it. So blow all the way out and breathe in again. On your last breath, you want to breathe in, and then let your air halfway out and just dip your chin, and then hold your breath in this position here for as long as you can. When you're ready, just let your air out, blow out through the mouth, then one more deep breath in again, raising your head right back, and just pulling that breath back in, and then just slowly breathing down. Do a few nice calm breaths. Once you calm down a bit, if you're feeling dizzy, just stay seated until you feel ready to stand up. At this point, it's quite good to go and stretch. It's also quite good to do any foam roller exercises, because you'll find that your lungs, your back, and your muscles around your body will be much more relaxed, and it'll be easy to stretch and foam roll at this point here. So that's a basic breathing exercise that you can do after you've trained. You can also do it before exercise as well. So if you feel a bit tight around your ribs, or if you find that you go out for a run or a bike ride or anything like that, and it takes you a couple of kilometres before you warm up and you feel tight around your ribs before that point, it's advisable to do these breathing exercises on a daily basis, either in the morning or before you work out. So that's breathing. I hope that's been of use to you. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box below. Speak to you later, guys. Bye.